2-0. Coach Mack, God love him. 2-0 for Coach Mack. Got the game ball for him. Cam's going to take it over to him. That was our #1 priority. We had to win this game for Coach Mack, period.
From a morale perspective, what does that second half do? You know, those two big throws from Dungy. You know, how do you see that kind of re-energize the team, thinking big picture? You know,
for sure. I think more than anything, it's just there's always a sense of confidence that's gained when you get into a fourth quarter game, and your kids find a way to plug through it and win a game. And I felt those things going on the sideline. I like the confidence. I like the demeanor of our coaching staff when things weren't perfect, the way we pushed through some difficult situations. I like to see some of those young kids that are thrown in there a little bit early. Eric, you know, isn't the only one. Do some good things. So for the most part, I say anytime you win a fourth quarter game as a player and as a coach, there is a sense of confidence as you move forward. You know, you want to be able to win games in the fourth quarter. It's key. It's key to our success moving forward. But I think the learning curve, to answer your question, in the fourth quarter is a big deal for our youth, especially at that quarterback position.
First drive of the second half, they're moving the ball, and again, they were on the field a lot, but they dug deep, and they forced them to punt. Could you speak to that being a potential turning point of the game, the way the defense was able to kind of stem the tide?
There's no doubt, especially right before halftime. There's nothing that takes the wind out of your sails more to give up a touchdown right before halftime. And those kids dug their teeth in, and you know, they were sucking wind. I called a couple timeouts in a row there, just to try to, you know, make sure they weren't winded, and they showed a formation. We thought they were going to run a little stick nod, and then I think they changed their play in the next one, and our kids, they really nutted up, knocked them back, and were physical. That was a huge stop.
What specifically did you see from Eric kind of struggling in the first half, and was there anything you or anyone else said to him at halftime to kind of turn that around?
No, yeah, not a whole lot. I think, you know, he missed a couple throws. He missed a couple reads with the triple option stuff that we put in. And he was more mad at himself than I was mad at him, to be quite honest with you. I could see it in his eyes, so I just said, just keep being the guy we recruited. What was your mistake? He was dead on, you know, he was on top of it. He sailed one over top of everybody. You know, we were all like, who's he throwing to? Well, he was saying the same thing to himself when he came off. So he had some freshman moments. That's going to happen. Thank God they didn't hurt us in those crucial situations. But at halftime, I liked his demeanor. I liked his focus. I thought our offensive line did some good things in the third quarter to kind of cool things off for him. And then I saw Eric do some good things. You know, the little sidearm sling down the middle to Brisley. That's the guy that we recruited, and then he almost got in with that athletic thing at the end there. You know, if you watch his highlight tape from high school, you saw a lot of that. So I saw the competitive nature that he had, saw his vision with pressure in his face, which is really hard to coach. You know, he does some things that are hard to coach. So in good time, as we just keep weaning him forward, he'll be a very good quarterback. But we have to play great defense. We have to be able to run that ball and create some big plays to help him in his growth.